What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and anytime there's a chance to dunk on pseudo-intellectuals like Bill Nye or Neil deGrasse Tyson, I love to do it. Neil deGrasse Tyson is probably actually a smart guy, but it sure seems like ever since he got Me Too'd, he got woke. Are the two things related? Well, in my opinion, probably, but I guess you'd have to find out to know for sure. But he went on Bill Maher and got horribly humiliated when he, again, pushed anti-science, saying that there's no difference between males and females and that he couldn't understand why a female WNBA team couldn't beat the Lakers. It was humiliating for him. This, in my opinion, they must have some compromise on him. By the way, my company, Coffee Brand Coffee, has started our Black Friday week of deals. Today we start with 20% off all teas. Promo code Tea Time. They're all organic and they are absolutely delicious. If you're a tea head, you're going to love them. And 75% off your first month of Roaster's Choice. No promo code required for that. The Roaster's Choice stuff is simply the best coffee. It's a different coffee every month from a exotic location like Bolivia, Brazil, Burundi, Ecuador. These are all the places that we've gone over the past couple of years. 75% off your first month. And we only have a limited number of spots. Look at this, 354 reviews, 4.9 stars. Everybody who's a member of this coffee club loves it. It's not like it's our best product by far. So if you want to get 75% off your first month today only, no promo code required, link in the description. If you like tea, chamomile lavender, Earl Grey, gunpowder green tea, masala chai, and English breakfast, all 20% off today only with promo code TEATIME over at coffeebrandcoffee.com. Make sure you pick yours up today. Bill Maher humiliates Neil deGrasse Tyson in trans debate. You're part of the problem. Let's take a look.
Engage with the idea here. What I'm asking is, Scientific American is saying basically that the reason why an WNBA team can't beat the Lakers is because of societal bias.
What you're saying is not Scientific American says that. An editor for Scientific American says that who no longer has the job. So don't indict a 170-year-old magazine because somebody...
Okay, this is called Scientific American, and they're printing something
because someone enters the cesspool that is social media and then participates in that exchange. So
why can't you
let's talk about science.
Why can't you just say this is not scientific and Scientific American should do better?
Well, does she still have her job?
No, not because of this. I said the scandal is not her tweet. The scandal,
because that was like a year ago, was it? Which one was a year ago?
I think a year ago, women still couldn't beat men in basketball or any other sport. And it wasn't because of society. You don't see a problem
By the way,
here?
long-distance swimming, women might actually have the advantage. You can look into that. Yeah.
Maybe long-distance swimming, yes. Okay.
Yeah, just I've looked into it.
He won't do it. He won't admit it.
Well, I'm going to file you under part of the problem.
Like, he just simply refuses to admit, like, actual science. Isn't that so bizarre? Like, it's so weird to me. Like, dude, why is it so hard for him to just say, yeah, actually, in most sports, biological men are at an advantage because of biology. He refused to say it. In fact, he was happy to get humiliated and then double and triple down over it. Is it because he got Me Too'd? I'm genuinely asking. Because this guy claims that he's a scientist. There was another debate where there was another, I want to grab this other clip because it's also hilarious. He's been pushing this gender crap for years. Again, right around the time he got Me Too'd. But here's another exchange. Here's another exchange like that he has.
Scientific American.
Wait, not that one. You rarely see this from Bill Maher. Bill Maher doesn't get angry with his guests, but it happens tonight.
Scientific American, the magazine.
Here.
There's a list of top
I think it was having a talk about the jab, right?
I'm going to tell you. Scientific American.
And all the same clip. Oh, finally, here.
So that means we're incapable as a species of truly understanding risk. This
is Bill Maher's season finale ends with him and Neil deGrasse Tyson getting into a fight over the jab. But he makes a great point.
Vaccines, okay? I don't want to poke the bear here, but
what he's doing there is implying that because Bill Maher didn't want to get the coof jab, he's against all jabs. That's what the left did. They dehumanized, they lied. Neil deGrasse Tyson knows that Bill Maher is not against all jabs, but that's what he said anyway. He said, "Oh, well, you didn't get the coof jab, so you must be an anti-jabber."
But what I'm saying,
Look, he actually looks genuinely mad.
Is
the bear believes in vaccines, just being skeptical of all medical interventions, as everyone should.
Well, except, except 99 out of 100 medical interventions, you're not saying I need a second opinion.
First of all, that's not true. Second opinions are wildly common. And it's not just I think what he uses is some crazy old-timey disease. People get second opinions all the time. ACL tears, MCL tears, shoulder injuries. Every major athlete who has the means gets second and third opinions all the time and has nothing to do with getting the jab. It's absolutely more often than 90, it's absolutely more often than 1 out of 100 times people get second opinions. And in fact, most people are not good self-advocates. They aren't good advocates for themselves, and they should be getting more second opinions, but most people don't. And even I'm guilty of this too.
If you have tuberculosis, you don't need a second opinion. If you have polyps in your colon,
it's not close to 99%.
Exactly.
It is not.
If you break a femur, you don't get a second opinion on that.
I agree, but that's not most things that happen to people.
Correct.
Lots of things that happen to people, and I'm thrilled that you don't have this happen in your life, but and I hope you never do. But trust me, most people at a certain point in their life will need a second opinion.
The second opinion, yes, but that's after you've been through 99 other. I'm trying to put credit back to doctors, where our life expectancy is 3 times what it was 150 years ago.
Yeah, but nowhere near as good as Europe or other Western nations.
And everyone before 150 years ago,
but lower than the rest
organic, and half of them died before they were 35.
Yeah.
So is Neil deGrasse Tyson saying that organic food is bad? He's saying, well, people eat organic, and now we have GMOs, and they're better than organic.
Science matters.
Of course it does.
But sometimes you don't sound that way. That's what worries me.
Well, actually, you're the guy. You're the guy who doesn't understand why the NBA team can't beat the Lakers. So I don't know. You're supposed to be. He
meant WNBA team,
and you couldn't even admit that. But and as far as medicine goes, I could talk to you this about all day. But again, we do have a party to get to.
But
this is not your field. You're not a doctor.
No, but I'm a scientist. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's not a doctor.
Exactly. Neil deGrasse Tyson is in fact not a doctor. And most of the people that were pushing a lot of, their particular opinions about stuff were not doctors. They were pundits on CNN. They were, dorks on the internet. They might have been doctors, but not medical doctors. There was a lot of that. Okay, there was a lot of that. So let's not pretend that. And again, Neil deGrasse Tyson is compromised. You see, you're the guy that doesn't understand the WNBA team can't beat the Lakers. You see, Maher has some beliefs I don't share in the realm of politics, but I do commend him for his willingness to hold an honest conversation to discuss differences. I mean, this is a person that, just remember Bill Nye, he brought on, again, both of these scientists say that gender is fluid, by the way. It isn't. You are a male or a female, and that's what you are. You may think that you're something different, but it isn't. You can see this. There was a rant on Twitter that I could read to you. It's really ugly. I apologize to younger voters that my Gen X is so full of effing fascists, Maher said. I'm not for canceling people on either side, But here's what I think the scandal. This is Scientific American less than a year ago, saying inequity between male and female athletes as a result of not of biological differences between the sexes, but biases is how they are treated in sports. That's nuts, and it's not scientific. And that's Scientific American, Bill Maher said. And that's why the Democrats lost the election. It's true. Maher referenced a piece published November 1st, 2023, titled "The Theory That Men Evolved to Hunt and Women Evolved to Gather is Wrong," which discussed biological difference between... Now, he tried to say, well, that woman got fired. But she didn't get fired for that article. She didn't get fired for that garbage take. She got fired for, I guess, some sort of Twitter meltdown. Neil deGrasse... And then Neil deGrasse, like, Tyson goes after Elon Musk. This is, again, these are people who... They're not doctors. They are corporate. If we look at, let's see, Neil, I wonder if there's even any articles, because he's been a good little establishment boy. Here we go, 2018. "I'm the accused, so why believe anything I say?" That's what he said. "I've recently been publicly accused of misconduct," he wrote in the Post. "These accusations have received a fair amount of press in the past 48 hours, unaccompanied by my reactions. In many cases, it's not the media's fault. I decline to comment on the grounds of serious claims. Accusations should not be adjudicated in the press, but clearly I cannot continue to stay silent." He was accused by 2 more women. So multiple women Me Too'd him. And now he's become a good establishment shill. Do you think perhaps it's related? Like, I'm not saying, I know for a fact it is. I'm just saying, is it perhaps related? I certainly think it is. But I guess that's not for me to decide. Make sure you check out Coffee Brand Coffee. Again, today only, promo code TEATIME, 20% off the best tea on the market. You're absolutely going to love it. All organic, delicious stuff. And if you're a coffee head and you're not a member of our Roaster's Choice program, let the reviews speak for themselves. 75% off your first month. You know why I can do that? It's because nobody ever leaves. Everybody loves it. Nobody gets one bag and says, oh, I don't want another awesome bag of coffee next month. This is like premium stuff that's meant to be, like special. Maybe you don't drink it every morning, but you drink it when you have people over or whatever. It's absolutely amazing. Everybody loves the Roaster's Choice stuff. I mean, read the reviews. It's nuts. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.